I got bleach in one piece, what you want? I'm taking over cities that attack on Titanstone. She called me only child. Looking all red like look what you have done. This the anime remix. You can still get help for ransom. I hop up off my Nimbus. She like senpai boy you handsome. Swag like Yukimoto, also bowling like Kuroko. I want to make more clear what I mean by beginner's guide. What's going on, guys? And welcome back to the channel. Of course, I am your host, Flaming Sharingan, aka the Sammy Sosa of video games, guys. And what is going on? And welcome back once again to the channel. You already know what time it is, guys. You already know what it is. If you're new to the channel, if you're new, what it do? Let's get it popping. Okay, guys. Today, guys, we are bringing Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker back to the channel. And not just that, guys, we're bringing it back in a big way. So if you guys haven't heard already, guys, I know I'm a little late, but Season 4 has been confirmed for this year, okay? And with that, guys, also, it brings 6 million new players, guys. Whoa. Yes, there are 6 million new players that are playing the game currently now. So I think it's time for me to release a beginner's guide. I want to make more clear what I mean by beginner's guide, because I don't want people watching the whole video and this video didn't help them because it didn't apply to them. Facts. So real fast, guys, when I say beginner's guide, this guide is mainly for people that just got the game, like just bought it, just turned it on, and want to know what the heck to do next, okay? This isn't one of those beginner combo guides, different strategies and tricks and tips and tricks, stuff like that. This is for guys who just got the game, guys and girls who just got the game and want to know what to do from there, okay? So with that said, guys, let's get on with it. All right, so there are many options available to the starting Shinobi and Shinobi Striker. And first things first, if this applies to you, welcome to Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. How many times am I going to say Striker in this video? Now, as tempting as it may be to go online and throw down, that's a huge no. Trust me, guys, save yourself the frustration and irritation. Instead, I want you to start here at Kakashi Hatake and do the VR missions. So what are VR missions? Well, essentially, it's the game's story mode, but not really, because there's not much relevancy to the official anime compared to other titles we've seen. Many words come to mind when talking about the VR missions, but the main one for me is repetitive. The game has you doing a lot of the same things in many of the missions. You have 3 options to choose from: solo missions, co-op, find ally missions, and join allies co-op missions. After selecting how you want to play the missions, it's time to actually select the mission to do. Now, there are 6 ranks of missions, and they are training, D, C, B, A, and S rank level missions. S being the hardest, but also being the most rewarding of them all. That pretty much covers Kakashi. Like I said, it's not really much to say here. It's all pretty self-explanatory. But I really recommend all my newbies to start doing VR missions first. That way you can start unlocking more VR masters and really getting the grasp of the game. We'll get more into VR masters when we move on to our boy and my favorite character of Naruto, Sasuke Uchiha. Let's get it. Alright, so with Kakashi out the way, let's discuss the ninjutsu library. When you first speak to Sasuke, you will notice 6 options. Mind you, this game does have DLC, so you will need to purchase that if you want every single jutsu available to you, okay? Now, a little disclaimer for my beginners: do not get discouraged if you don't have the DLC, because you can still compete with the best of them with the base games jutsu they give to you. So do not let it discourage you. Yes, you will benefit more from having the DLC, but you don't really need it to enjoy the game, okay? So again, do not let that discourage you, all right? Swish! All right, so moving on, guys. We have Select VR Master, Special Ninjutsu Training, Season Passes 1, 2, and 3, and lastly, Top Secret Training. We will go through these one by one. And first off, let's start with Select VR Master. Now, I do want to mention that my list will look a lot different from yours if you just got the game and didn't buy the DLC or do any of the VR missions. You will start out with Naruto, which is Attack type, Sasuke Uchiha being the range type, and Sakura Haruno being the healer, okay? So as a new player, this is a very important decision. The reason being is at this point, you're choosing the role you want to start with first. For example, if you want your CAC to be an attacker, I'd recommend starting with Naruto and getting his jutsu unlocked.
If you want to be a ranged character, you want to grab Sasuke's jutsu first. And if being a healer is more your thing, Sakura is the girl for you. Now, there's also a defense role, but you don't have access to any defense VR masters off the jump. Doing missions is very, 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 very important, guys, okay? If you press the triangle button, you can see everything that character has to offer to you. Now, let's move on to special ninjutsu training. Now, what that does, it allows you to purchase VR masters separately without buying the whole season pass, okay? Now, season passes gives you access to every VR master for that season. Pretty self-explanatory. There are three currently, and a season 4 has already been confirmed, as I said in the beginning of the video. Good stuff, guys. So, now, top secret training allows you to unlock a VR master's whole kit without having to actually train under them. Let me explain. So, let's say you went and got Tencent, wow. Let's say you went and bought Ino separately, right? Now, if you were to buy her top secret training, you will have access to her jutsu automatically. You will not need to like play different games and compete in matches and things like that in order to unlock her jutsu. You will already have it unlocked if you purchase her top secret training. You guys still with me? Perfect. Then let's move on to Tencent and learn about scrolls and other cool things she has to offer. All right, let's get it poppin'.
Let's get it.
So, scrolls are a big part of Shinobi Striker. They're used to unlock weapons, ninja tools, clothing, gear, and other cosmetic accessories. Every item contained in a scroll has a rarity ranking, double S being the rarest and hardest to get, and they're usually only available for a limited time. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Let me explain the different type of scrolls available to you. We have Moonlight Scrolls, Plain Scrolls, Quality Scrolls, Valuable Scrolls, and last but certainly not least, Aesthetic Scrolls. You can earn scrolls by doing a number of things: logging into the game, playing missions, playing online, doing Ninja World League, and other events, just to name a few. So you can also use Shinobi boost seals at 1010, but I won't go into too much detail about that because I have a video dedicated just to Shinobi boost seals, okay? So I'll leave that in the description for you guys to watch. Check it out, guys. It's actually grown in popularity, being we have so many more new players. It's been jumping a lot lately and it's been helping a lot of people. So please check that out. Again, it'll be in the description down below, okay? All right, moving on to Sakura-chan. And this is where you may spend most of your time on a Shinobi Striker, not including online, of course. Here, you can change tons of things on your character, from jutsus, ninja tools, equipment, and also the weapon you want to fight with. You can also change appearance, your ninja title, and do a complete ninja remake, which costs remake seals. Also open redeemable gifts you earn in-game and from events. As touched on earlier, on screen you will notice 4 different fighting classes: attack, healer, range, and defense. Each class having its own arsenal of jutsu, clothing, and weapons that particular class can equip. The last place we are going to touch on is the Hokage's estate with Shikamaru Nara. And we won't spend too much time here because most of this is self-explanatory. You can play online in various game modes and special events when they are going on. That's it. That's all. Oh yeah, there's also survival exercise, which comes in 2 different variations. One where you fight against 5 different other shinobi, and another one where you fight against 5 computers. And that's this game's take on practice mode. Alright, and there's one last thing I'll briefly touch on, and that is the announcement board. Now here you can find out different things about the game that's going on currently. For example, you can find out this week's special missions, this week's current login bonuses, also patch notes. You can also find out what events are going on right now, the next maintenance and when it's scheduled, and also the eccentric scroll change. All that can be found on the announcement board. So it's cool to sometimes check it out, alright? Thank you all so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to follow that protocol. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and also ring that bell and put them notifications on the ready for your boy. I would truly appreciate it. I hope this guide found you well. I hope it helped all my beginners. Thank you all once again for watching. I do appreciate it. Love you all. Take care. And I have been your host once again, Flaming Sharingan, aka the Sammy Sosa of video games. Love you all. Take care. And I will catch you guys on the next video. I'm gone.